Now I'll show you how to use JUMP to construct a histogram of the uninsured rate data. So what I have here is a data set containing the location and the uninsured rate for each of the 50 states. So you'll notice, unfortunately, South Carolina is down here near the bottom of the list with an uninsured rate of 15.3%. Also notice that JUMP recognizes location as a qualitative variable and uninsured rate as a quantitative variable. To make the histogram, I go to the same menu we have to make all our other graphs, which is Analyze, Distribution. Now the variable I'd like to make a graph of is the uninsured rate, so that's what I select as my y-columns variable. Then I click OK. So you'll notice that by default it does produce a histogram, but again it's got these horizontal bars, and to fix that I can go to Distributions and select Stack. And then if I'm not interested in this box plot right now, I can come next to the red triangle next to the variable name and deselect box plot. And again, if I want to add in a vertical axis here with either the counts or the proportions in each category, I can click on the red triangle next to the variable name. Now I'm going to go down to histogram options, and how about I do the proportion in each category? So that'll be prob axis. And then to move it over to the left, I click on the red triangle next to the variable name, go to display options, and now I want my axes on the left. So you'll also notice that this doesn't look quite like the histogram we made by hand, right? The scaling's a little different. They actually used classes of with a width of 2.5 instead of 3. So to change that, I can go back to the red triangle next to the variable name, and now I'm going to go to histogram options, and I'm going to set the bin width. So I'm going to use the class size that we did, which was 3. Now it looks like the same graph that we did when we constructed it by hand. And the final thing I'm going to show you how to do is to add in a label for your axis. So you come and you click, right click on the labels on the horizontal axis, and then you come down to add axis label, and then you can title it whatever you like. So here I'll call it uninsured rate. And that's how you make a histogram in JUMP.